It's time for the newest kiln opening. Here's the first layer, or level, I guess you could say. It's still a little warm, but I did this kiln opening, or this kiln load, with these cups like over a month ago, and my elements on the bottom level had melted, so they didn't get the temperature. So this is the second time that I've fired these, and they look a lot better than they did before. These are my testing mugs. So this one is textured amber brown, and all my other glazes on top. So after this I can try out different combinations on other cups and have an idea of what they'll look like. This one is, oh, I forget what it's called, but I think it's really pretty. Shiny. Wasn't sure if it was good. Sometimes this glaze will come up not so shiny, but lately it's been looking really good. It looks really nice with all the different glazes on there. This one. That's cool. I added a little bit of etch work into this one to see how that would change the look. I think I might do that again in the future, because it does, you know, some etch works are a little act different to different glazes. Some don't show up, and some like show up really well. So I wouldn't want to do etch designs on something that doesn't show up. This one is clear, and so that's just the color of the clay and the different glazes on top of that. So they have different effects when they're on top of clear, rather if they're just on their own. Well, that's pretty cool. I like how that turned out. And this one is Blue Midnight. So it's a lot deeper colors, some slight variations, but everything looks really good, and everything stayed. That one got pretty close to the bottom, so I would know that in the future. So you can see how far they drip. So that's the first layer, and I'll be back in a second. So here's my second one, second level. This caught my eye right away. Smoky Merlot with different combinations on top. Oh, that's the best Smoky Merlot has ever turned out. It usually doesn't turn out that purple. I love it. But yeah, I'll have to do some of these combinations for sure. That's really pretty. Wow. Maybe that second firing actually made a good difference. These I painted the same. Oh, so this little piece on the bottom, I put them underneath the cups. They come off, but this one just got stuck, but it'll come off. So in case there's any dripping, well, that one's a little stuck. I'm sure it'll come off though. That one had a cool effect. Flambe. And then I did chum plum over top of it. So it showed some of the color of flambe, and then it has those little pink. I might go thicker with the chum plum next time, but that's pretty cool. I love all the purples. It's really pretty. Okay. And this one, oh, I love that. Looks like a honey pot. Oh, I love that. Whoa, that's gorgeous. I really like how that turned out. Did some drips to get some deeper effects. That's flambe. I think with aventurine on top. So that's really pretty. Let's see if it got some of the speckles. Sometimes aventurine will have some little sparkle places, but I really like that. Okay, this was another experiment cup with oatmeal and how all my glazes react with oatmeal. So that's really cool. And the dripping, some of them have a more spread out drip, some drip more. Yeah, they all react differently. That's really pretty. Okay, and this one was an accident. I accidentally had my, I think, satin orb, and I shook the bottle of satin orb when the lid wasn't closed all the way, and it went everywhere. And I just like, well, I cleaned up the mess on most things, but I just kind of left this one. So I did a little test. So this is chun plum, and then I did a few tests, so I'll have to redo this one, but this will be a fun memory of what not to do. Make sure your lids are screwed on before you shake them so it doesn't make a giant mess. So that's all for this level, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, last but hopefully not least, I usually put some of my bigger pieces on. I'm excited because I'm getting taller with my cylinders. I'm getting better at it. So this one is probably my highest one so far. It's a giant cup. Oh, I love that. It turned out really good. So that's a nice color combination with flambe, and I think I use indigo float with this. So I did flambe, and I did a couple levels or a couple layers of indigo float, and then I dripped it. So that's really pretty. I love that. A couple more, oops, some more experiments. This is tourmaline. Oh, can you see it? Tourmaline and all the different colors. That's a cool effect. They don't turn out super strong, but they do have variations, which will be fun to experiment with. The dripping looks pretty cool. And overall, it's a really nice color. The color doesn't come out exact in the video, but it's a little bit more green in real life. But still pretty. Okay, oops. These are my furniture that hold up the shelves. Pretty nice to have all my furniture. Okay, this one, I think. What? Love that. It's a different, if it's a different clay body, it's it has more grog or sand in the clay. It's not as smooth, but it's supposed to be more durable, and I don't enjoy throwing it as much because it's kind of rough on my hands, but I like how this turned out. It's pretty. So this is flambe with I guess it's called molten teal, but it's by Duncan. So it had a little bit of spots where it looks like it might have come up off of the clay. But molten teal is kind of giving me a hard time, but I love the effect. It looks really pretty. And usually something goes wrong with it, but it's not bad. Just a little bit, not too much. Nice big cup. I grabbed it with my hand, so it's a little warped. So hoping that, let me grab it with this hand. So I grabbed it with my thumb. So instead of a handle, I kind of thought, really have that thumb place. Granted, if your hand's similar to mine, I know everybody's hands are different, but I thought that'd be kind of nice structure of a cup. Okay, so there's a few more. Ooh, this one looks pretty. This is, I've always loved this glaze. It's deep fire brick, and it has some of my favorite. Yeah, I like that white one. It's white over deep fire brick, and it really has a neat effect. It's very busy, but it's fun. So I got some really nice effects on that one. Not all of them stand out, but a few of them would be a good thing. Be nice to try out. Oh, it's pretty. Okay. I think I have a few more. Ooh, this has turned out really pretty. This is seaweed. That's the one that I spilled everywhere. No, satin orb, I think. Oh, I can't remember. It was a mess, but this is gorgeous. I love this. Well, that one turned out really shiny. What's that? Aventurine. Oh, the shine came out a lot on that. That would be fun to play with. The drip is pretty shiny too. Well, that's cool. It has like kind of a metallic look to it. And that one, that blue is pretty. And oh, that one got erased. So down at the bottom is kind of my guide. Oh, my guide gets erased. I can't know. So I must have done that. It's okay. I'll try again. But yeah, I love that. And I think the last one is Aventurine, if I'm not mistaken, by the glitter. Oh, so much glitter. This is amazing. Oh, I love it. Wow, that is a lot of glitter. I don't know if you could see it on the video, but that is so fun. Molted teal with aventurine, that is something to try on a cup. Wow, I love this. Well, I'll definitely, whoa, look how glittery it is on the inside. Look how, I don't know if you can see that. It's so sparkly. Ah, I love that. I've had problems with the aventurine like cracking sometimes, but I don't think this one's going to. I hope. I'll let you guys know. Okay, well that's my kiln opening. Super exciting. Aventurine was definitely a surprise, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will definitely have more in the future now that my kiln is working. Well, have a good day. Bye.